Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Week 7 of Friday Football Frenzy on a Saturday morning. I'm Stan Pamphilis along with Jared Fialco.
Why waste time? We got a lot of picks to talk about this morning. Let's get right down to business. One of the big games in Week 7 last night up in Marion. A couple of 5-1 teams go toe-to-toe. Irwin and McDowell. First quarter, Titans turning takeaways into touchdowns. Grant Robinson from 1 yard out sneaks it, I assure you. He's in there someplace. Touchdown McDowell, 7-0. Warriors respond. Austin Brown on a key third down. Fires over the middle and hits his favorite target, Jonathan Allen, for a gain of about 20. Got to move the chains, first down, and it sets up this to start the second quarter. Brown on the quick out to Tyler Sullins, a.k.a. the Juggler. Fancy catch, 7-0. Robinson says, yeah, I can do that too. He'll heave it up towards his favorite tall target, Jared Helms. Ring him up. 14-7 McDowell. Trey Anderson adds 176 rushing yards and 2 scores as McDowell breaks a 21-all fourth quarter tie to stun Irwin, 42-28. Titans at Asheville next week. Warriors host TCR.
WNCAC, high-powered East Henderson at Winless Brevard. Brevard's highlighting the celebration of their 30th anniversary with a state championship, but East would spoil that party quickly. First, Logan James rumbles down the sidelines, hog-tied down there, about a 35-yard gain. That sets up this play. A 14-yard pass, Seth Owen. Tyler Sexton splits the D, 7-zip. Next, Eagles' possession lasted one play. Watch Seth Owen keep it.
It was a good play.
That was a great play. And look at him. He has a lot of savvy. He lets the guy go by him, and then whoop, there I go. 65 yards, touchdown.
He's got a wall of blockers just in case someone else comes.
I think he had a pretty nice night. I think he's going to tell us, yeah, this is what I did. Anyway, it was that all night because East Henderson and Brevard 62-13.
Oh, something in the air last night at Anchor, just like that Phil Collins song. No, it wasn't Sussudio. Scoreless in the first quarter. Not anymore, says Mason Moore. Hooks one just inside the left upright from 32 yards out. 3 left Cougars. Jets retaliate. Second quarter. Dustin Waldrop makes a mistake. Or does he? Oh, wow. Pass tipped by Tremaine Patterson. Caught by Tommy Holloway. What a grab. Dare I say, a top 5 play candidate. 7-3 Jets. Asheville came down with a case of the dropsies last night. The terrible turnovers. David Howard cannot get a handle, but Nathan Saunders can. Cougs turned it over on 5 straight possessions. That one led to a Shadow Christensen 3-point try. And can you believe it? For the first time since '95, Anchor beats Asheville.
All right, now to Skyland. Roberson trying to make it 6-0 against winless North Buncombe. Rams fired up, ready to play after a week off. Didn't take them too much time to get back in the saddle. Second play of the game, Noah Suber keeps it. Noah Suber is not touched. Noah Suber scores 7-0.
Effortless.
Rams get the ball back maybe 30 seconds later. This time, Suber is going to show off the arm. Watch this. Up top to Cody Moore, and check out Moore. Dive. Wow, what a grab with the defender all over him to the 28. A few plays later, it's Malik Griffin. He goes to the right, gets spun.
Wait,
puts
no, that's
the hand
the left.
Down. Watch the block by Noah Suber, and then a couple of cuts, couple of moves. He gets into the end zone. They scored 42 points in the first quarter. They just outmanned North Buncombe as Roberson cruises to a 56-9 victory.
To the Western Highland Conference we go, where 2 of the mountain's most surprising teams throwing down.
Who'd have thunk it? 5-1 Madison, and unbeaten Thomas Jefferson 6-0. Griffins with only 1 win in their previous 3 years of ball, and that was against Madison. Fireworks in the air, but not on the scoreboard in the first half. But they're trying to make it work, Madison is. Watch this. Tyler Rogers goes back, keeps it, tucks it, gets a couple of nice blocks. Here's one right here.
Oh.
Wow. That's a big gain, 19-yarder, but couldn't get any points out of it. Second quarter, still scoreless. The Griffins have it. Quarterback Mac Martin, deep ball. Watch Mason Finner go up.
Got it.
Nice grab, 24 yards. That continued this drive that ends up on a 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Will McCraw gets the call, but he is stuffed. Cole
Access
Huffington,
denied.
Corey Kent, Derek Holman stuff him. That ended the threat. That ended the half scoreless. Madison, though, comes back and in the second half dominates as they win this one 18-8.
Not a Black Mountain Warhorses rebounding after a tough start. Now 2-0 in the conference and leading Mountain Heritage 35-7 at the half. Back come the Cougars. Trevor Robinson looking for someone, anyone. How about a wide open Lucas King?
Wow.
Heck, I was the closest defender to him. 26-yard touchdown toss, 35-14. Lace him up, get back out there. Owen responds. Tyler White, the bruising tailback, full of fury, breaks the plane and spikes her. Softly sets the ball down in the end zone. Lead back up to 4 scores. Fourth frame, Robinson gambles on 4th down. He rolls the dice. Unfortunately for him, it comes up snake eyes. Fortunately for Z Johnston, that means jackpot. Turns an INT into an INTD. Off to the races and into the end zone he goes. Horses trample Heritage, 55-28.
Tuscola, North Henderson. It was a wild ride indeed for the Knights. Quarterback Zach Gahagan seemed to be hurting a little bit. But Tuscola tried to capitalize. Quarterback Woody Cornwell calls his own number. Nice little move, but then the ball is stripped. Down at the 2-yard line, recovered by Eric O'Guire. Knights have it. But Gahagan has nowhere to go. And he is sacked for the safety. 2-pointer, 11-7.
Two-run home run.
Later in the fourth, Bryce Myers takes it in from a couple of yards out, 17-7. And that was your final. Tuscola wins its second straight.
Cheer up, Sleepy Gene. Let's hear it for West Henderson's homecoming queen, Gabrielle Ball. On to the game, Falcons and the Black Bears. Pisgah gets the ground game churning in the second half. Corey Valentine tells the defense he cannot be theirs. Brett Baker and Blake Whitaker all, will you give me that?
That's a strong arm.
That's a 6 or 2. 36-13 Pisgah. Brandon Letchworth says, I see your score, and I'll raise you another. He goes up top as Whitaker goes down. Downtown, that is, spinning in. But Pisgah would not be denied its first league win of the season, much like how Garrett Holland would not be denied access to the end zone on this short touchdown punch. Dunstan Messer adds a fourth-quarter score as the Bears roar 55-28 over West.
All right, other scores from last night. Boy, Reynolds gets to take it to them as they lose at Crest 65-15.
Franklin, big winners over Smoky Mountain 47. And Hendersonville, known for its video game-like offense, well, let's chalk one up for the defense. They blank Avery County 19-zip.
Mitchell plays Polk tough, but they fall, and East Rutherford a loser to Providence Day, 42-14.
Swain County staying perfect, 31 points better than Hayesville. They play Cherokee this coming week, who fell to Raven Gap 30-18.
And Murphy all over Robbinsville. Murphy and Swain will play in a few weeks. Christ School had an hour and a half lightning delay, but didn't matter. When they came back, it was all Christ School. They stayed perfect, 44-3.
Christian Jukes, Charles Beal, yeah, they're good. And RS Central with a tough one last night at Freedom, 49-7, your final there.
And that's it for us this morning. I'm Stan Pamphilis along with Jared Fialco. Join My 40 at 6.
My 40 at 6 o'clock, talking Western Carolina and Furman football.
Join them for that. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't forget the Greek Festival.